Welcome to the Style That Binds Us YouTube channel. My name is Alison Bruhn. I'm a wardrobe stylist, and I want to talk to you about seasonal changes in your closet. One thing to keep in mind, even if you say, well, I've got a huge closet or I've got a dressing room and I keep everything in the same closet year round, that's fine, but I would still like to see you move those out of season pieces to the far reaches of your closet so that they are out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. And what you are concentrating on is what you are going to be wearing during the current season or the upcoming season. All right? So that's super important. Now, when you're storing pieces out of season, if you're not going to keep them in your current closet, I want you to keep a couple of things in mind. It's important to have plastic bins that have tight fitting covers if you're going to store things like sweaters. You don't want to have sweaters hanging up out of season because they'll get droopy. Keep your velvet hangers though. Don't ever use wire hangers when you're in your current closet or when you're storing things out of season. It's bad for your clothes. But back to the plastic containers. Make sure that you have a matching top that closes tightly to keep the bugs out. Second of all, if you are going to put things under the bed, don't overcrowd your bins and put things in neatly. It's important when you pack up your closet to pack things up clean. Do not stick things in your closet that have not been washed. If they have any kind of a scent to them, a smell, the smell will permeate. It will even permeate to the clothes next to it. When you open the bin ready for the next season, your clothes are not going to smell fresh. And more importantly, it invites bugs, little insects. Love dirty clothes. So that's something to really remember. Please pack your clothes up clean. Do not iron. Definitely do not starch. That's bad for the fabrics, but you want them clean. You can even wash something and fold it up rough dried, and then you'll take it out for the next season and all you have to do is iron it or steam it and it'll be ready to go. So make sure before you put things up, they don't have stains or spots. They will be ready to go for the next season. And don't just throw them all in there because you're tired of looking at them. Take your time and put them up neatly. So you're either going to put them in a plastic bin. Do not use cardboard. Cardboard is another thing that insects and moths, things like that, they really like cardboard. It's not a good thing to use. Please be considering, please pay attention to the fact that if you put your clothes in a basement, it needs to be dry. You want dark, you want dry, not an attic that's too hot, not a basement that's too moist. A closet in an air-conditioned space is actually your best bet. Or if you store your clothes off-site, hopefully it's in an air-conditioned building. The other thing that I want to bring up is the things that you're going to keep maybe on your rolling rack out of season, or you're going to keep in a closet in a different room. Especially if it's going to be on a rolling rack in a spare room out where there's sunlight, you want to put the pieces in a garment bag. I have two garment bags. One is super long for long dresses or like trousers. I'm tall, so like if it's a long trouser, I want to put it on something like this. And then I have the shorter version. But both versions, they happen to have come, like this is from Brooks Brothers, this is from Prabal Gurung, but they're made of fabric that breathes. They're not plastic. Never store your clothes in garment plastic bags from the dry cleaners for sure. That's a no-no. But also the bags from stores that you get that are plastic, they don't breathe. It's not good for clothes to not be able to breathe. So be very careful about that. If you don't put something like this on your clothes and you just store them in a room with this amount of light, they're going to fade, and that's going to be really disappointing to you too. Alright, so these are things that you really need to keep in mind. And before you store your shoes or your boots, especially boots, boots take a licking during the winter. So check your boots, check the bottom of them. Do they need to be resoled? Do they need to just go? Were they always uncomfortable and you're probably never going to wear them? Make decisions about that. Don't store things that you're not going to wear. Don't just keep moving them back and forth. you keep seeing them year after year and you never wear them, that's silly. That's just taking up space. And it's best in your current closet and in a closet where you're storing clothes, even in a drawer. If your fabrics don't touch, if there's a little space between them or a little air between them, it's really so much better for the fabric. Same thing with your shoes. Please take care of your things. If you throw your shoes all in the bottom of your closet and you're trying to find the mates and everything, there's no way the shoes are going to look like they're in good condition, and there is no way that you are going to have that situation in your closet and you're going to walk out the door looking polished and in control. It's just not going to happen. So please take a little extra time, light the candle, turn on the calming music, put on a robe because you need to try on your clothes. Things that fit you a year ago might not fit anymore, or on the flip side, things that fit last year, maybe they're too big now. They need to go in the alterations pile. This piece, I've had it in there a long time. Never figured out how to wear it. There's something about it that's just wrong. I know I've kept it because it was expensive, but it's time to go. Maybe I can get some money from it by consigning it, and then I can buy a new piece that I'm really, really dreaming about for this season. So do that for all of your clothes, for your shoes, for your bags, for the clothes that you're storing, the clothes that you're putting in your closet for the new season. Really, really pay attention to your clothes. Take care of them. You don't need that many clothes. You just need clothes that are in good shape. They'll last a lot longer and you will look much, much more polished. And it's certainly a less stressful way to get dressed. No surprises. I hope this has helped. If you have any more questions, or if you want to send us ideas that you have for storing clothes that have worked well for you, especially in tight spaces, that's always an issue we would love to hear. So please join us again. Style That Binds Us YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe. We love you. We're here to help. See you next time. Bye-bye.